Hello, guys. Welcome to today's broadcast. Okay, good to see you, Travel. You're always on time. Welcome. If you can hear me, just drop a comment. If you can hear me, just drop a comment. Right, if you all can hear me, just drop a comment. Okay. Trevor say you can hear me. That's good. That's good. All right, so let's just Okay, you all are welcome to today's live broadcast. This is something I want to be doing for you all my subscribers so you can know me in person and get to understand the market too in a more deeper level. So it's going to be a good one today. Today is Monday, the first day of the week, and the market is open. Sometimes the market is good on Monday. Sometimes the market is it's not that good. It's not stable. But we're going to see what we could get from today's market condition. All right, so everyone can see my chat correctly, and let's look at the chat now. So basically on iqoption we have about six pairs currently available. If you look at Euro GBP, currently this is Euro GBP 1 hour 1 minute chart. I think the market is going to be buying because if you observe now, just simple analysis, simple way you analyze the market. Do I analyze the market? You can see the market has patterns. The market works with patterns. It has been giving lower low, lower high patterns, and then all of a sudden it came here. Sellers couldn't break the previous low, so that's failure. All right, that's a failure uh, in the market. So what does that mean? The market could start buying from here. The market got to this level and start buying. If I took a trade here for 4 minutes, probably that would be an item. I'll be on the third candle now, but I'm still sure the market is going to buy, but it's just maybe consolidating for the meantime. And after these consolidations, we could see a run up higher, except the market touch a higher time frame support or resistance level. Like now on the 5 minutes now, that's why you need to do what we call multi-time frame analysis. If you look at the 5 minutes, you can see that we have a level here. We had some little reversal here, so the market could still kind of like use here as a resistance to continue selling. But what I teach my student, how are you sure, or how do you know that the uh, sellers are serious and they want to continue selling? Now, let me just teach you this for free. The major uh, part of the candle is the bodies, not the wicks. Okay, the major part of the candle is the body. So just get this one from today's live broadcast. So how am I sure that the market wants to continue selling? I just hope everyone can hear me. Please, if you can hear me, just type continue. If you can hear me, just type continue. If you can hear me clearly, just type continue. I just want to be sure I'm not talking for without everyone hearing me. I want to see your comments. I want to hear your comments. If you can hear me, say continue. Okay, fantastic. All right, that's good. That's good. Okay, okay, that's good. All right, so how do I know that the market is not selling again? You can see the bodies of the candle close below the lows here, like this week here. But when I want to be sure that sellers are still strong, I need to see the next 5 minutes candle close below the next low, because the market pattern here from price action, how price action analysis is supposed to be lower low. What when we mean lower low, lower high, that means the market trades down, makes a low, a trades off, makes a high, a lower high. Now this is a high, this one is higher than this one, so that means this one is lower high. Now, for it to be a standard or a continuous selling market, the next impulse move down has to take out the previous low. So if this one goes below the previous low, that means the bodies of the candle breaks the low there or the wick. That's when I can be sure of selling. Like for instance, now this red candle touched the wick, but the bodies didn't go below the low. If the bodies has gone below the low here, you will see that the market will just keep on selling forever. All right. So that's what I mean by lower low, lower high movement. So you want to be sure that the bodies of the previous candle closes below the low. That's when you can continue selling. Like for instance, here now, this red candle broke the low of this other red candle. Then I'm sure that okay, uh, sellers are more interested in the market. So on this green candle, I can sell for 4 minutes, and this would be a very beautiful trade. You can see how I get my trades now. So once I see that, I know that okay, this is a short trade. The market should sell or the market should buy. So I don't just sell or buy blindly. I wait for confirmations. So once you can easily wait for those confirmations, uh, you would have high winning ratio. Now you'll be waiting for what's it called, high probability trades. Now most of you will draw trend lines like this and say the market is moving around this edge, but don't trade in this kind of market condition. If you see something like, you don't bother try to pray. The worst thing you can do here is to pray the next candle. But I'm giving you the secret now that the market is going to buy, because it has failed to continue the pattern on the 5 minutes chart, or this failure we had here. So you can see everything it's doing is trying to buy. So where do you think this market is going to expand to? I've talked about something on one of the live Zoom section I thought earlier, when I told you how the market patterns, the market works with uh, the market starts with consolidation, expansion, retracement, and reversal. Those are the four stages the market goes through every trading day. So what you're seeing here now basically is consolidation. The market is consolidating. After this consolidation, the market is going to expand either higher or lower, but I'm expecting higher. We never know, but I would like to see it go higher. So this is consolidation, and it's going to expand very soon. Now, once it expands, you see a retracement later. After the retracement, it's going to reverse, and just like that, it's going to continue the higher low. Now, the confirmation that this market is going to sell, if it wants to sell, like I said, it has to go below the low here. It has to go below this current low. Once the bodies of the candle, what did I say? The bodies of the candle. Once the bodies of the candle closes below the low, that's when I'm sure that okay, the market will be selling. You see, but right here, it's consolidating and there's no clear signal. We're going to come back for EURGV, and we're going to see what the market is doing there. Uh, some of you are asking a question. Uh, what's his name? Simbarachi. You said I introduced. I still trade on Quotex. All right. I still trade on Quotex. I'm still trading on Quotex. I trade every platform. In from today or tomorrow, I'm going to post a video about pocket option. All right. So I still trade on Quotex. I explore all platforms. I still have live money on Quotex. I've not stopped trading on Quotex. Okay. I just traded some for a while, grew my money here, trade this other one, because I have a lot of mentorship students all over the world. So uh, I have students from US, and iqoption is not enabled in US. So they trade pocket option there. So sometimes when I'm teaching them, they would like me to use a platform they are used to, you see. So that's why I try as much as possible to get grinded in all the platforms. All right. So I trade on Quotex, Pocket Option, and IQ option. I trade, in fact, any other binary option broker. I don't like volume trade. Uh, Lucky, I don't volume trade. The platform is not, the interface is not good. I've tried to analyze their candlesticks. You can't work with their candlesticks very well. Sometimes it's just irregular, but the ones uh, I've used, pocket option candlesticks are good, and the IQ option is the best in terms of candlestick though. But other platforms too are good. They have their own advantage and disadvantage. You can't just say this one is better than this one, and that's it. So, like now, IQ option has some limited press, but it's real market. But pocket option and Quotex, they have different pairs. You can trade stocks and all that, but sometimes it's OTC, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not good. So Sambarachi, I still trade on Quotex. I'm gonna make videos on Quotex probably from next week. But currently the videos I'm making and the platform I'm trading, because I have some students from US on my mentorships program. Some are VIP, some are in the group class. I'm teaching them pocket option. The same concept. My strategy works on all platform, and that's what I do. All right, Trevor say, how can I be a VIP? You can just send me a message on Telegram, and you can see my Telegram details are in the link in the description of my YouTube video. You can send me a message, and then we'll talk about that. All right, so let's go back. No more question. Okay, you're asking if iQoption is better. iQoption has their own abilities. I like iQoption interface, like the whole idea. It's friendly, it's more friendly, it's simple. iQoption is fair, so iQoption is good. If you love iQoption and you're working well with it, you can continue with iQoption. Other platforms too have their own abilities and stuff like that. All right, so let's go back. Okay, you can see I told you this market is going to expand on Euro GBP. I told you the market is going to expand higher. I've given you the signs from the 5 minutes chart and from the 1 minute chart that the market is going to start buying. Now, for some of you that usually draw trend lines, I'm just drawing this just to show you. It's not that I use trend line. Most of them will come and draw this kind of pattern, and they call it wedge. If you can check it out on, just Google it. They call it, some people say it's uh, rising wedge or something like that. So the market will just be consolidating for a while within here, and later it's going to expand. Sometimes you could test here and buy again, but I've already given you the signal before time that this market is going to buy, right? Immediately we came here, I told you that the market is going to buy. So it was just consolidating, and now it's buying. You see, I have a deeper understanding about this market, uh, why it's buying, but this is what I can give for the YouTube sake. So, um, yeah, that's it. All right, now, so let me talk about the pairs. I'm going to still come back for Euro USD. Sorry, Euro GBP. Now on Euro USD, if you want to trade on Euro USD, you always observe the market condition. That's why I tell my student, observe the market conditions first before you trade. Now you can clearly see that Euro USD is a choppy chart. A choppy chart simply means a bad market. Now, characteristics of a bad market is too many weeks and no clear direction. You can't actually tell if it's buying or if it's selling. It's just ranging within here. So there's no point breaking your head or trying to force out trades from this market. For me, I'm just going to avoid this pair until the market goes above this high or below this low. That's when I'm going to start trading it, because you can see it's just basically ranging. It's trying to go into New York section. We're going to get into New York section in the next 1 hour or so, or a few minutes. So I think from New York section, the market is going to probably continue lower, because the daily bias on Euro USD has been bearish. The market has been selling on the daily chart. So most of the thing Euro USD is going to be doing today is just going to be selling. All right. Euro USD, it's going to be selling throughout today. Uh, the New York section should just continue to sell off, and probably the market should be reaching for this level down here, or this point we have some reversals. Okay, it's buying, but later you could continue selling in the New York section. So that's that for my analysis on Euro USD. On Euro JPY, what do we have here? Euro JPY looks within a range. Euro JPY looks within a range from here. It's trying to go above this high. It's trying to go above that high, and this was the range. If it crosses this high, that means it's meant to be buying. All right. If Euro JPY crosses that high, it means to be buying. On the 5 minutes chart, what's it looking like? Um, Trevor is saying, which is best for withdrawal. I can't actually. I don't demarket any broker. All brokers have their what's it called? All brokers have their abilities, their advantage and disadvantage. All right. So no one is 100% best. But what I can say is that use what works for you. It depends on your country. It depends on your location. All right. Use what works for you. I'm basically good with the three brokers I use: Quotex, Pocket Option, and iqoption. For let me just tell you now, USDT. I don't know how many of you know about USDT. USDT is a stable coin. That is what I use for Pocket Option and Quotex. I use USDT for both withdrawal and deposit. I think I've done a video about withdrawal on Pocket Option. I use USDT. That's what I use. I don't have any problem. I don't have any challenge with that. And then for IQ option, I use Skrill. So it depends on your deposit and withdrawal methods. And I've told you, make sure your details are correct. Make sure everything is the same when you're depositing and when you're withdrawing. The way you deposited should be the same way you withdraw. Everything like that. You don't have any struggle. All right. Okay. Good. Good. You remember. So I can't really say all of them. If you follow their guidelines, if you follow their terms and condition, you shouldn't have any challenge. All right, you're not supposed to experience any difficulty in withdrawing. So once you're good, that's it. Uh, you can always withdraw your funds. It's as simple as that. All right, so on Euro JPY, like I said, the market is within this range. You can see it hasn't gone above it or below it. So let's just draw a line to mark that range. This is the high, and this is the low. So on the 1 minute chart now, the market is about to sell. Oh, it's already selling. Good sell-off. Let me increase this guy. So good sell-off on the 1 minute chart. So the market is buying from here. That's why I'm using red. The market is selling from here, and it's buying from here. And that's it. So look at there's a signal here that made the market to start selling, but I didn't catch it. So that was a good sell-off. Now, some of you would want to say, because you're not observant, at least with this live section, how you can easily tell a range-bound market. Now, because normally, how do you know a range-bound market? Now, let me teach you. How do you know a range-bound market? The market is giving us higher high, higher low, and it's supposed to give a higher high. It didn't create that higher high. It started selling. Now, when it started selling, it didn't even create lower low. It was just revolving around here. So once you see this kind of pattern, you just know the market is within a range. So once you observe that, you can see it's not enough to follow the trend. They always tell you when you're watching some of all these generic YouTube videos, they just tell you follow the trend, follow the trend. Okay, sorry about that. So they just tell you follow the trend, but you can see following the trend is not enough. You can't just say the market is buying and you want to buy. If you buy here now, you can see you lost your trade. So you have to understand the whole market's condition. You have to understand the market's phase in a more deeper level. You have to understand the market condition. So you have to understand the market condition you're trading. Is it a ranging market or a trending market? Is when you're trading a trending market like this, that's when you can easily follow the trend. You can be buying on every retracement. You can be buying here. But once the market start ranging, you want to sell at the highs and you want to buy at the lows. That is a secret. This is what I teach in my mentorship. But these are enough for free content. So you want to be selling at the highs and you want to be buying at the lows when the market is ranging, because you can see when the market gets around here, once the market gets around here, it sells. If the market gets down, it buys. Okay, or once it gets up here, it sells. Now it's around the middle. When it's around the middle, you may likely not take any trade. When it's around the middle of the range, sometimes you see me draw uh I'll draw Fibonacci on my charts. When it's around the middle, I don't take any trade. Now you can see how the market comes to the middle, bounces off, comes to the middle, it's bouncing up. So if it gets here again, I might probably look for a sell signal and I'm going to sell. It's going to come down to the middle or below the middle. That is how you work for a range bound market. What I'm giving you here is a very powerful information. Stefan says, if I recommend, what's it called? If I recommend iqoption tournaments. Yeah, iqoption tournaments is good. I've done it before earlier. That was around. I don't really do it. I just trade more of live. I don't have the time to be trading a tournament account, but I just trade live. I know if I'm making profit, I'm making good profit to withdraw. But you can trade it. You can use it for your capital to raise capital or to develop your own ability. So sure, IQ option tournaments is good. One of my students have actually uh, traded IQ option tournament and he came out with I think fifth position. He won about $300 out of that tournament. So IQ option tournament is real. I recommend it. Yeah, 0.5 Fibonacci retracement. Yeah, that's true. All right, so let's continue. So this is the 50% level. Yeah, that's the 0.5 uh, percent level. I may likely not do anything there because you might get some reversal or probably continuation. So look at Euro GBP. Just like what I told you, let me draw those range trend lines. Like I said, you retail traders draw sometimes. So I told you that after this pattern, the market may likely give a retest and then buy. But it didn't get here. It didn't get here. So, but you can see the retracement and now it's buying. So I don't know if you could. No, I don't think it could still come here. This one is enough. This retracement is enough for the market to continue buying. Um, Let me see the 5 minute chart. Oh, okay. Good bias. Good bias on the 5 minute chart. The market should be buying up to maybe up to this level, up to this high. Yeah, market should be buying up to this region. We just want to see continuous buying, except it wants to work within a range now. This might be 50%, and we might see some irregular price actions around here. That's what might happen. Okay, this euro. Okay, I've told you the range for euro USD, and then euro JPY. It's getting back to this high prices. If you could get some sellers or a signal to sell, that might be a good trade for yourself. But once this candle body closes above the high, that means the market is no more ranging. That means the market should start expanding higher and higher. On GBP USD, it's clearly a rough market. You can see too many wicks. It's a bad market, a rough chart. You can actually understand the price action or trade well using this in this market. It's going to be very, very risky trading on this kind of market. So I wonder those kind of traders that trade here, unless you're ignorant, you just be gambling in this kind of market. There's no clear signal that you can trade. On USDJPY, USDJPY is a range bound market currently. It's ranging within this high and this low on the 1 minute chart. So that is what USDJPY is doing. On the 5 minute chart, how does it look like? Okay, on the 5 minute chart too, the market is ranging, but we could still get some more sellers anytime soon. On GBP oh, GBP is not okay. GBP is fair to some degree. It's not really that bad. It's not really that rough, but we're seeing too many weeks. If we get a good red candle here, the market should keep on selling on GBP. If we get a good red candle, the market should keep on selling. Or probably it could still continue this higher high, higher low, higher high pattern that I'm seeing on the 5 minute chart. But for now, the direction is kind of like within the middle point of this range. You can actually tell where it wants to go. Even from the 1 minute chart, is not going in a straight forward direction. So that's it. All right. I feel this guy might be ranging. Euro GBP might be ranging. All the market is trying to do now is to go into New York section. Maybe next time, maybe I'll do the live maybe from 1 p.m. my time. That's when we're going to start the live because New York section starts 1 p.m. New York section starts 1 p.m. Maybe next week we're going to come back and I'm going to start a YouTube live by 1 p.m. my time. I think that way the market is going to be moving in a more favorable direction and the market condition will be good. But I think so far so good. I'm sure most of you have already caught something today. I'm sure you caught something today. Trevor say, can I borrow money to trade? I can advise you on that. All right. I can advise you to borrow money to trade. But I would advise you borrow money to learn how to trade rather than borrow money to trade because trading is about knowledge. Trading is about your understanding about the market and your ability to control your emotions. That's what trading it's all about. So many traders fall into the trap of thinking trading is about money. I could actually give you money to trade, but can you use the money? Can you make profit? Won't you lose the money? That's the part you need to work on. You need to work on yourself first. Once you work on yourself, other things are going to be added. All right. So when you even know how to trade, you wouldn't even need to borrow money from someone or to take a loan. You tell the person, put money in your account, let me trade it for you. And you trade the trader account maybe for a week or two, you're going to make profit. And the person is like, wow. And you can share the profits you make from that account and you start your own trading. So it's about you, yourself. Once you're confident enough that uh, I just need a laptop and an internet connection anywhere in the world, I can trade this market and make profit. That's all you need. Currently, I can travel anywhere I want to. I just need my laptop. You can see how I'm analyzing the market for you. You can see I'm looking at the charts. I could do that anywhere, anytime in the day, and I'll come out with profit in this market. That's what I used to tell my student one time in the class. I told them that no matter how life wants to get, I could even come to your house, use your laptop, use your PC, and I will trade and make profit from this market. I'm that confident about that. So it comes over time, and we're going to get there. So what's the best time frame to trade on binary option? Uh, Binary option is basically a short-term trading something. So since it's short-term, it's it's basically 1 minute and 5 minutes. That's what I use. 1 minute and 5 minutes. I've not seen anyone trading other than that. Binary option basically is just short-term trading. That's what it's all about. So 1 minute and 5 minutes. I don't know any best time frame you might want me to uh, talk about. All right, you're very welcome. Very welcome. Okay, so let's see what the market is doing again. Um, on Euro JPY, okay, the market got to this point of sellers and is dropping heavily. It couldn't close above the what's it called? It couldn't close above the range. Okay, that's got some good uh sellers entry. But let's see what buyers are gonna do. But like I told you, anytime the market comes around here, we look out for sell. It comes around here, we look out for sell. We might need to get a confirmation too sometimes before we sell. All right, this guy is selling on Euro GBP. Just feel this market might be in a range or something. On Euro USD, Euro USD is rough, it's range bound. On Euro JPY, uh, the market is at the high prices to sell. GBP USD is rough. USD JPY is still ranging. This one is even consolidation. JP JPY. Okay, JP JPY is trying to break out. JP JPY is trying to buy to go higher. Okay, I think I mentioned that it could continue this 5 minutes pattern of higher high, higher low. Now, how am I sure the market is buying? Once this green candle close above the high there, that's when I'm going to start looking out for buy signals or buying opportunity. So that's when I'm going to start looking out for buying opportunity. But if it doesn't cross there, if the bodies of the candle, remember I said the bodies of the candle, not the wicks. So the bodies has to close above that high. That's when I'm sure that the market is buying. Okay, I think the market closed, the bodies closed above the high. So now we should see continuous sellers entry. We should be getting continuous sellers entry. Sorry, we should be getting continuous buyers entry rather. Sorry about that. Should be getting continuous buyers entry into the market. You can see it's already blowing up. I'm going to replace that pair with I'm going to replace. Okay, I think I could still add one more. Let me add the 5 minute chart of JPJPY. I want to be looking at JPJPY alone. Okay, this guy is selling now. Euro GBP. Once the candle breaks below this level, like I told you, that means is ready to sell. And here, I think the market might be selling too on Euro JPY. Okay, GBP is buying too. I think GBP and GBP are somehow correlated. But let me stay with GBP All right, so I think we might get continuous bias entry on this market. That retracement might be good. I'm just gonna try it. I'm just gonna try a 4 minute sell off. Sorry, 4 minutes buy. But I don't trust this 5 minutes candle. The way it's rejecting, I don't want the market to reject and turn around to be sell. Or probably I could wait and uh, and see what the market do. But I know I could start buying anytime soon. Let me see GBP USD 5 minutes. Okay, this is GBP USD 5 minutes. That means GBP USD 5 minutes is not really, the market might still sell. GBP USD is rejecting heavily, and we have kind of like a level here. We have so many reversals around here. So GBP USD might still be selling. It just got to a key resistance level. So that might make it to go higher, higher, low and sell. So that's why you don't need to rush. You have to look at the higher time frames, and you have to make sure you understand the market conditions before taking any trade. Okay, I think it's trying to sell. This guy is just consolidating. It's neither going higher or going lower. Oh, there's a lot of delay in the live. Okay, maybe it's the internet. It's the internet. Sorry about that. I think I'll need to improve on that later. Okay. So like I said, on GPUSD, the market got to a key level here, and that's why it's kind of like rejecting and trying to give us some sellers interest. I don't know if he wants to continue. I'm looking at it if he wants to continue that pattern of higher high, higher low. It's bringing in sellers. Oh, I don't think they are correlated anymore. GPUSD is doing a different thing from GPJPY. Oh, now you see Euro JPY, Euro GBP. The market traded down, but observe the bodies of the candle couldn't go below the low. The bodies of the candle couldn't close below the low. Just like I told you, that's a that's a sign of consolidation, of ranging. Market is not yet ready to sell. Market is not ready to sell yet, or maybe it might sell now. But what I saw in that 5 minutes, that was not a good sign for sellers. Euro USD too. It's rough. On this one, the candle didn't close above the high, but we had a good green candle there. We didn't close above the high. So I'm not sure about that market direction. Let's see, if buyers are strong, they should actually pull the market higher. But most of the candles are just looking weak. Market is giving weak candles. I think this USD JPY wants to sell. This JPY wants to sell anytime soon. The way I'm saying it, buyers are not strong. So the market could bring in some sellers. It's already doing that. Look at the buying here was strong, but all of a sudden the buying is getting weaker. So that won't be a good sign to buy. You see, so that's why sellers are coming in strongly. So when you're analyzing the market, try and look at the bodies of the candle. The bodies of the candle is going to pass a very good information most of the time. It's going to tell you if buyers are stronger or if sellers are stronger and like that. So here the market gave good green candles, retrace buy, give another good green candles, retrace, but you can see the candles were weak, so that's why I couldn't continue the buying, and that's why we're getting sellers there. Let me keep my expiry time no more. So Euro GBP still a range bound market. Euro USD still a rough market too. On Euro JPY, Euro JPY looks rough too, but we are still in a range bound market, so Euro JPY could still bring in some sellers. The market could get up to this high again. I think I'll sell. Market could get up to that high, I'll sell. That high looks attractive um for the market to reach. The market could continue selling because it was giving higher low, but you can see this good red candle. So market could retrace here and start selling back to this point. I think that's what it might do. But sometimes it might just want to run up before it sells. So that's what I'm saying. If it could get there, I'm going to sell for 4 minutes. I think it's trying to reach for that level. So if it goes above that high, I'm gonna sell. I want to see it go above that high because I'm selling at the high price. That was quite fast. That was quite fast. I'm trying to see the interest of the the market is just looking rough. But I'm expecting the market to maybe sell from here. It touched my alert, but that was quite fast, and I wanted it to just go up a little before I sell. I think might be getting that seller's entry now. Now you can see why, if in case you want to wonder why I'm selling at this level. That's the high price. The market has been getting to selling, getting to selling, getting to selling. So I just needed a good entry so that I can sell. That was why I was waiting for the market to go higher, but it got there and it was quite fast and it started dropping. But it's giving too many weeks at the same time too. All right. This guy here too is consolidating. Just seeing too many weeks. This one is consolidating. All right, Euro USD is trying to expand. Euro USD is trying to go higher. Like I told you, as we're going into New York, this is about 12:50 p.m. my time. If it gets to 1 o'clock, the New York section is going to start, and then probably Euro USD could break outside of this range or break lower. So I'm not sure about the direction yet, but I know it's going to do any of them. It's going to break out higher or lower very soon. Okay, you can see it got to that high and it started bringing in some sellers again. So that means the market is still respecting this range, still respecting there. It's just moving in this range. That's what the market is doing. So once you understand the market like this, you tend to know the best trades to take. You tend to understand, oh wow, this should have been my entry. Should have been my entry. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would have been my entry for the trade, but the market just touched it and rejected so fast. I could have caught that trade there, but at least you're learning from that. Even if I didn't take the trade live, you're learning from the way I'm explaining the price action. That's how you're supposed to be trading on your own. That way you can get better results. Okay, Euro USD2 is falling. Euro USD2 got to that resistance level and it's selling. This one too is consolidating here. Euro JPY is selling. Most of them are just consolidating. Okay, so looking at the markets, JPY failed to continue this higher high, higher low pattern. It's selling, but it's kind of like ranging to within here. So the market direction is not clear yet. Euro USD has been dropping well since it got to that resistance level. So like I said, it's going to drop maybe to half of the range and reverse. It's going to drop half of the range and let me change the color and reverse. So just like what it did here, it traded up, got to the range, the middle point, and then went higher, go here. It's going to trade down. Once you get here, it might reverse or continue down to this point and then buy again. But as we're entering New York section, I think the market is going to be going outside of the range very soon. It's going to be breaking outside the range very soon. You say JPY engulfing candle. Oh wow, we're getting serious sellers on JPY. Wow, fantastic sellers. So this guy is JPY. This is where the price currently is, and that's serious momentum seller from sellers there on JPY. I think the same thing is happening on JPUSD. Interesting. So we're by entering New York section, and then the market is giving us serious movement now. I told you this is almost 1 p.m. So we're going to see more fast movements in the market. Wow, Euro GBP is buying. You can see it has been buying from that level. Good signal. Told you it's because of that range. It has been buying from that level, and right, this guy is almost at the 50% of the range, and JPY broke strongly lower. Might be selling GPJPY. GPJPY should looks good for itself since the market is giving us lower low, lower high pattern. That's what we're expecting for JPY. So selling this market should be good. It's rejecting from that level, but I think I would love to sell maybe around here just to get a good entry. I'd love to sell maybe around here. I'm not sure if the market could get there though, but that would have been the best place to take a sell. And I think it's still a level on the 1 minute. We have so many reversals around there. Market could get there. I think I might sell for 4 minutes. That's quite some serious momentum from sellers. Wow. So I'm gonna, oh wow. Okay, I'm gonna sell there. I'm gonna sell there for 4 minutes. Since we're expecting the market to continue the lower high we've seen. So that's why I'm selling there for the next 4 minutes on GBP So probably at the close of this candle, we should start getting some sellers now into the market. GBUSD is already selling. I just hope this guy is not within a range because he got here, he couldn't go below the low and it's still buying. I just hope he's not ranging for the trade I took there because that would have been a good sell trade. That would have been a good sell trade on this GBP Or did I sell too early? We're about to enter 1 p.m. New York, 1 p.m. my time for the New York section. So like I said, the market was supposed to continue lower high, but it's want to look as if it wants to start ranging. This trade would have been a continuous sell-off. Supposed to be a continuous sell-off from the side of sellers. So probably my entry would have been on this green candle. I'd have waited for the close of that green candle. 1, 2, 3, and maybe 4. But it's a good trade for it to have taken for sellers. All right, so this is a 1 p.m. my time. We have officially entered the New York section. So I want to see the market continue selling in this pattern, but maybe my entry was too early. So the last candle is going to determine the item. Okay, it's rejecting on the 5 minutes. That was close. If I had taken the trade at the close of this candle, probably that would have been an item. 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe I took it too early. My entry was too early and I lost the trade. Oh, I think the market is ranging. The market must be ranging because this was a very good trade. Let me observe that range. Okay, so I took a sell, but market failed to continue the pattern. You can see the 5 minutes candle is just giving us dodgy, and so it's pretty much consolidating here. Before I'm going to see a clear signal, I'll allow the market to go lower, below the lows or above the highs. But you can see it's still selling on the next candle. So I think my entry would have been here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would have still been a loss. So it's a consolidating market. So before you're supposed to take any trade again, it's for the market to go below the low or above the highs, because like currently it's at 50%, and I told you may likely get some consolidations here. Let me see what you can see what it's doing on the 1 minute chart. Red green pattern. So that's consolidation. The trade was a good trade, but that was consolidation. So JPY was buying. You can see I told you guys that once you get into the near section, you can see Euro USD. It has been selling continuously, got to the 50% level. It's trading now to come and meet this level down here. Maybe from here, if it goes below the lows, that means Euro USD will keep on selling. I hope everyone can hear me clearly. Okay. I don't think that entry was good. What's his name? Precious. I think that entry was good. It was the market. That entry was good. That was a good entry. I knew why I took that trade there. It was probably that market, but maybe it was too early or something. But it was a good. That was the main direction for the market. But I think it's ranging now. So uh, I'm trying to just give a summary about what has transpired so far. Um, this guy is still consolidating. It hasn't been able to go above the highs very well. So it's still looking like consolidation. It's still looking like in a range bound market there. But I missed my trade when I've gotten a sniper sell there. The price action was quite fast. But you can see now the same kind of price action we got on JPUSD. This is the 5 minutes chart, was the same thing we got on JPJPY. You can see the same big drop. Okay, so that's how you know a market has consolidated. Now, the same big drop we got on GPUSD. So GPUSD just retrace and sell. That was what I wanted for GPJPY. But you can see GPUSD has been selling, just to prove to you it's a range bound market. But look at what JPY has been doing. Retrace, retrace, drop down, retrace. It has not been selling. It has been within that 50%. All right. So you understand that now, precious. So that's GPJPY was actually trying to range. So it was a good trade. Look at it was still, it's not, the entry was good. It's not too early. It's just the market. Sometimes it happens. All right. What do we have here? USDJPY. USDJPY is now expanding. It has broken outside of the range. You can see. Look at the range I gave you. That's close above it. So it's retracing and it's just buying. It's going to keep on buying. And just like I told you, this guy has been consolidating. But that's it. That's it. think most of the markets are consolidating. So I think if you have any question, you can start asking. I want to. We've come to the end of today's market review. So hopefully next Monday we're going to continue and we're going to see more good market conditions. If you have any questions, you can ask before I end the section. Okay, no question yet. Thank you guys for showing up. I really appreciate. I think I'll drop the video, the replay of this YouTube live, so others can come and see, can come and watch it and learn from what I've explained so far. So until next time, I wish you a happy week. Have a great week, and good luck and good trading. Bye for now.